Back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And if you're new here, welcome. Let's see what the universe got for you right now. I also want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. Pisces. Wow. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. Nine of Cups on top of the deck. And that's the energy that I'm feeling, okay? So the divine is looking at you, obviously, right? All the time. But in a way, the divine is giving me the image of the divine looking at you and seeing two things. We have two different images here. And it's regarding the same goal. It's regarding the same image, the same not the same obstacle. Uh, it's regarding the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? It's regarding that life, that amazing life, the best life, the abundant life, the stable, free, amazing life that the divine wants you to be living in. Now the divine is telling me right now, it's available right now. You can be there right now. You can get in that state right now. You can start feeling that way right now. Because the images that the divine is showing me here, and it's almost like the divine is in a way looking, right, at you. And the divine is showing me two images, two different images that, but you see, both of them, they got to do with the Ten of Pentacles, right? The divine is telling me there's one way. There's only one way to get to the Ten of Pentacles. And here the divine is showing me this is the way, and this is not the way. This is the way to. This is the way. Okay, this is the way. The divine is showing me the way, and the divine is showing me the other way. This is not the way. Okay, and it's amazing because he's showing it, maybe because he's seeing you do it, or maybe this is the divine is telling you, make sure you don't do this, make sure you do this. Again, we're talking about the Ten of Pentacles, and again, the divine is watching, right? The divine is, but you see, the divine is always watching you because the divine is always protecting you. But in a way, the divine is giving me this image of the divine watching you or looking at you or giving you two representations. It's like two completely images. But you see, some people do this, some people do this. But both of them are for this. People do both to get to the Ten of Pentacles. But one is the correct way, the other is the wrong way. You see, you see what I'm trying to tell you right here, this is amazing. This is valuable. Because the divine is showing us how to get something, how to make something happen, and it's showing us the correct way and the wrong way. Grand Rising, thank you so much. Good morning. I appreciate your presence. The divine is in a way showing us a math problem, you see? And I say math because in a way it's truth. Thank you. It's truth, right? You know what they say, that 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4, right? That is just, it's almost like it's truth. The divine is showing us a math problem. So it's always going to be correct. That's the way to do it. You understand? This is amazing. Now, let's get to what the heck we're talking about. What are we talking about here? What's the correct way? What's the wrong way? Because and some of you, I'm serious, and I'm glad we are here right now. I'm glad we are talking about this. I'm glad we are getting to this. Because some of you, you're like, 10 of Pentacles. I've been working on that. I've been going at it for years, and I've been patient. I've been patient, but I'm still there. Where is it? And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about this reading, that the divine is saying you can have that right now. You don't have to be patient. You see, in a way, you do have to be patient. I'm saying that some of you are saying, I've been patient, I've been patient, I've been patient, and still nothing. But it's almost because in a way you are still giving it to the future. You are still, it's almost like I'm being patient. It's gonna happen later. I have to continue to be patient. The divine is saying you can be in that state right now. Because here with this image, some of you are in a way waiting for it. Yes, we can say patient. Yes, say you are being patient, but in a way you are waiting for it. You see, you are always going to continue pushing it to the future, because in a way you are still having, it's like that the divine is saying that's not the way. Here you are thinking about how you don't have it. You are dwelling on that. You are thinking of it. Look, you are utilizing your imagination to think of it. To think of, oh man, I've been patient and I only got one. It's like, oh man, I still don't got it. It's like dwelling on that. That's not it. You are, because you become what you think of. Yes, you again, whatever you are utilizing your imagination, that's what you create. And again, you will stay in that energy if you stay there. The divine is, again, the divine is watching you, and the divine is like in a way giving us all this information. The divine is at the same time, the divine is not only saying, hey, you are not doing it right, you are doing it wrong, and that's it. No, the divine is at the same time is giving you the correct way, a beautiful way, some beautiful information, and it's here, and it's simple. You see, here with this card is being more specific about doing it right before you go to bed. But at the same time, this is just a representation of going within your imagination and going within that image, going within that image and putting yourself there as one of those characters and being part of that image. And what is that image? That is having everything, everything that you desire, having it all. The family, the money, the property, the connections, the business, so much more. I mean, this is a card that it's limitless. There's no measure to this. This is complete abundance. So again, we have, and again, this is beautiful that's coming out, because some of you have been going at it for years, and you're like, yeah, you know, it's still, that is still alive. That's still my, either my goal or my desire, my wish. Like I'm actually doing everything that I'm doing to get to that. It's like, yeah, I'm being patient. It's still not there, but that's the thing. You're still saying it's not here yet. You are still saying that. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. It is getting, yes, it's getting a little bit intense, but it's beautiful. Okay. If you continue to say, well, it's not. It's like, yeah, I know where I'm heading, but it's not here yet. That's the whole thing. That's what the universe is telling us here. It's like, what do you mean? If you want to be there, you are there. You can be there. It's like, again, diving into your imagination and start putting yourself there and start feeling like that. Start living like that. Ignore your current reality. And I know that some of you are going to be like, you're crazy. How am I going to ignore my reality? It's my reality. This is my life. Well, you can decide to do whatever you want. I'm just expressing with the divine. What else can I say? Excuse me. Yeah, this is valuable information for some of you. This is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. I love it. The Nine of Cups on top of the deck. I feel like, again, some of you have been doing this, trying this, and you're getting satisfaction, you're getting results, things are happening, and yes, it feels divine. Let's go deeper here. Queen of Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, Four of Cups. This is you trying it for yourself, being successful with it, sharing it. It's like you're like, divine, thank you so much. Can I want to share this with everyone. Can I share this with everyone? The divine is like, no question about it. Here with the Hierophant, no question about it. It's almost like, this is why I allow you to know this information. This is why I'm guiding you. This is why I'm giving you this knowledge, so you can get it done. So you can do it for yourself. So you can, you know, my goodness, this is yours, right? And I've been talking about powers, the powers of God. This is what I'm saying, right? That imagination. So the divine is like, of course, I want you to share it. I want everyone to know about it. So you start trying it for yourself, right? You start utilizing that beautiful imagination of yours. And you get into, things happen for you, right? The sun on top of the deck. Things started to happen. You start to tap into yourself, to connect to yourself, trust your imagination. You start to utilize your imagination more. You start attracting, you start having, you start possessing. You start becoming the best version of yourself, right? Wow, you transform yourself, but in a beautiful way, where you are yourself and you are free, and you are one with God. It's amazing. So after you do all of this, here with the Page of Pentacles, right? You're like, I want to share this, right? I want to share this. Like, and again, it's almost, again, you, in a way, I don't know why you asked the divine, but I feel like you asked the divine if you could share this, because it's almost like, it's so powerful, and it's almost like it feels so divine. It feels so godly, right? It's almost like, what? It's like, and at the same time, because with your intuition, your intuition was telling you, you know what the heck, this is, because of how you've been programmed, because of your old beliefs, because of the beliefs that people that surround you believe. You knew that you were going to sound crazy. Okay, you knew people were going to be like, what the heck are you talking about, right? So you knew, right? Because it's almost like against uh, so many beliefs that we all have or we all used to have, right? But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. You still, you see, that's what you asked the divine, and the divine said, of course, I want you to share it, right? And again, this is why so many wise men they wrote books, right? They did audios. They did so many things to spread this truth, to spread all this wisdom, all this knowledge, and because God wants everyone to share all of this information. God wants everyone to be aware. You see, but you see, just because people are aware, just because people know the information or know the knowledge, or just because people hear about it or study it, it doesn't mean that they are going to do it. It doesn't mean that they are going to believe in it. But you see, it's always an option. All you're doing here is sharing it, right? Expressing it, talking about it, talking about the beautiful imagination. With this page of pentacles, in a way, you are sharing all of this, but in a way only to provide a new opportunity to others, because that's all that you can really do. You can't do anything for anyone. You can't change anyone. You can't force anyone to do anything. You can only provide, and they make that decision, and that's a beautiful thing as well, right? Now here, right next to that, we have the devil, and right next to the devil we have the Four of Cups. So this is what I was telling you, that I was feeling intuitively, that you knew intuitively that some of this was going to happen, that this was going to uh, you were feeling it, right? And of course, here with the Queen of Cups, it's like you are very intuitive. You just feel. You feel from dimensions away. Okay, you just feel. You just feel that that's one of your superpowers, your intuition and your emotions. That not just that you feel for yourself, but you can feel others. And you were feeling that energy of, yeah, I'm gonna sound crazy by saying this, but you know what? I don't care. And you see here with the devil, some people view it like evil, negative, right? At the same time, I don't feel so much the energy of toxic. I feel here with the devil, I feel that energy more of confusion, right? Where they don't understand you, or they don't understand what you are talking about, right? They almost view it as something random, or as something that they just don't understand. It's almost like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean do this, or what do you mean feel that, or because of their beliefs, the way they think, the way their mindset works. So it's amazing, but you see, unfortunate unfortunately, what you are sharing comes from God, right? In a way, you are sharing God's word. And there's going to be, obviously, we have the opposite, right? There's always an opposite. And that opposite is not going to want you to share that information. It's not going, as a matter of fact, the opposite is going to do or say or express or create certain things to go against what you are saying, to make it look like what you are saying it's a lie, or it's a mistake, or it's not truth. And it's powerful, but at the same time, there's nothing greater than God. There's nothing more powerful than God. Nothing. Okay? The devil, this energy is low vibration. It only works with low vibration. Okay? If you are vibrating a high vibration, if you are connected with God, if you trust in God, you elevate. And that low energy, it can't reach you, it can't affect you, it cannot pull you down. This high vibration, high frequency, which is God, it's way powerful. It's, trust me, Look, even on the reading, it came on top. Okay, and that's just how it is. All of this is low vibration. This is higher, and it's just. I mean, you can look it up if you want. If you don't believe me. So over here we have the Four of Cups, and it's amazing because the Four of Cups, it's under the Ten of Pentacles. Some people refuse. Okay, some people refuse to accept this cup, to accept your emotion, your energy, your vibration, your information, your words, your wisdom, your intuition. They reject it. They rather reject it from you. Why? Because some of them they don't understand. They are not willing to understand. They are not willing to listen to you. They are not willing to learn. They don't have an open mind. I'm not talking about everyone. I mean, at the end of the day, you know who you are. But you see, by rejecting this opportunity, by rejecting what you are offering, by rejecting what you are showing, they are rejecting in a way the Ten of Pentacles. And it's amazing because this person or these people that do reject what you offer, they are the same ones that are doing this. They're waiting, right? Supposedly they are doing something and they're just waiting, but you see that they're just going to continue to wait, and that's just how it is. You know, say what the people that say tomorrow, yeah, yeah, oh, tomorrow. It's like tomorrow never comes. Okay, it's all we always. The only thing we have is right now. Okay, and it's amazing because it's almost like the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that I truly believe that. Mm, yeah, I think it all depends on what every human wants. We all want different things, right? Not everyone wants the Ten of Pentacles. Some people just want to, I mean, not have much, not own much, but not me. I definitely want the Ten of Pentacles. I want to, you see, but at the same time, you see, it's about utilizing your imagination. And seriously, this is powerful. You need to be in there. You need to be in that state. You need to be in that dimension. You need to start living that. Okay, this is so powerful. Wow. Let's go deeper, Pisces. I've been learning about, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's all about what you believe, right? It's all about consciousness. Well, it's all about what we believe. What we believe is that's what it is. Our 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 perception, that's what it is. It's powerful. It's in a way simple. Things are so simple. I feel like we as humans we complicate things, right? But things are actually simple. I mean, as long as you, in a way, you have to trust yourself, your intuition, which it's connected to God. And again, the more I live, every single day, I am more convinced that God is within, that we are God expressing itself. This is why we have to be ourselves, because we are God. Whew. Let's continue. we you see, even in the Bible it says, I am one with my Father. Jesus says that. Jesus, okay? Jesus is telling you, Jesus always was telling you how you should be living. I am my Father. I am, okay? Jesus was saying that not because Jesus was saying, I am. He was just following the laws. I am my Father. You understand me? It's a beautiful thing, and oh my God, there's so much knowledge, so much wisdom out there, right? That it gives me chills because it's powerful, powerful stuff. It's powerful stuff. This is why Jesus was able to perform miracles, or at least the stories, right? What it was written. But you see, it told, so many people take it literally, like, oh, like, but it's not like that. It's always it's a message behind that message. Jesus believed in that power. Jesus believed in the power of God, and he will make it happen. Why? Because he believed. The power of believing. And you see, that's what I'm saying. Utilize your imagination, and you need to start believing the thing that you desire, the thing that you want, or how you want to be living, instead of waiting for results, instead of just waiting and like, no, utilize your imagination and go there already, like you got it already. And you need to start believing that. Mm. And you know what they say too about Jesus, talking about the Jesus Christ consciousness, right? Not Jesus Christ human, or half human, half God, however they want to describe him. The power of forgiving. You know, you can forgive as well. And again, the Father and I are one. I am my Father, so I can forgive not just myself but others. You see, again, talking about God's powers. My Father and I are one. I am. Oh my goodness. And yes, I'm gonna, I got rid of, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's just like, just going with the vibe. I bought a Bible some years ago, right? And I got rid of it. But you see, now it's different. You see, over there I was reading it, I started to read it and get into it in a way, or I wanted to get into it. For some reason I was guided to. But in a way, I was approaching it in a way almost as the religion of Christianity, right? Almost like in that, from that point of view, kind of way. And it wasn't fitting. It wasn't. It's almost like a piece, right? Like a puzzle, and it's not fitting. The piece is not fitting. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel. I wasn't. You know that feeling where you. It's the feeling where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm connecting to this, or I'm vibing, or yeah, it feels good, or we're just like, nah, this is it's not fitting, it doesn't feel natural, right? It almost feels like I'm forcing it kind of now, right? But recently, for the past months, the past year, I would say, right, it's been hitting different. So I feel like the Bible, now I feel it more than ever, where it's going to speak to me differently, right? Because now I see things differently. And again, talking about perception, talking about consciousness, right? Now it's different. So I feel like, I don't know. I just felt like saying that. I'm gonna go get myself one again, and we'll see. Maybe some of you don't care, but I'll definitely tell you about it, what happens. But here, going on with the reading, we have death, temperance, two of cups. strength. Okay. And again, we're getting more into that because I see resurrection right here. And I know, right, it's almost like, again, it's like, you see, oof, and I hope you are too, but it's like every day we can learn. Every day we can learn so much. And every day our consciousness can expand, and our love can be, everything can expand. We can learn, we can grow every single day in many ways. Our emotions, our love, our energy, our power, our consciousness, our strength, everything can grow and expand, right? Now, in a way, it's supposed to be like that. That's how God wants us to live, to learn, to expand, to experience, to feel, to everything, to experience life to the fullest, regardless of how you are living right now. As long as you can breathe, as long as you are conscious, however you experience life, God wants you to experience everything. God wants you to look at everything. What do you think that thing is there for? What do you think the little bugs exist? What do you think everything? And I know everything got its purpose, everything got its own purpose of living, but at the same time, we got eyes, beautiful eyes to look at things. Okay? We got beautiful minds to process things, okay? To think of beautiful things, to imagine. Oh my goodness, this is getting amazing, okay? It's like, what do you think God created so many creatures, so many different shapes and forms and colors, so we can look at them, so we can appreciate it. You know, it's like sometimes we are so focused on BS, on negative things, and something that doesn't matter, and we ignore all the beauty that there is in the right now. And it's always that right now. Even if you are looking at this video 10 years from now, it's always that right now, okay? That's never gonna change. So I see a resurrection here. But that is just a beautiful thing, because that is you dying, not physically, not dying for good, like passing away. No, dying one way or another. I don't know in what way, but that could just be your mindset, the way you used to look at things. Now, instead of just waiting and being like, oh, I don't got that yet. Oh man, no. Instead of that, now you just utilize your imagination and put yourself in that state. All right, where you have it, where you got it all, where you are feeling amazing, where you are doing things that you love, right? And you do that often. You are going to do that often, okay? And then you're just going to allow the universe to do everything, right? Because the universe, God communicates. You see, again, through your imagination. We are always imagining, always. We imagine the day, we imagine tomorrow, right? We imagine what we're gonna do in the next 2 hours. We already, in a way, have a little plan in our head. Now, it depends on who you are as a person. Are you writing down what you need to do, your list, right? Are you writing down your goals, what you need to do for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year? Or you're just going like, oh, let's see what happens today. Either way, you are imagining, okay? So why not imagine the best? Why not imagine yourself doing the best, feeling the best, having the best? And again, that's how God is communicating. That's how God creates, because that's what I'm saying. We are gods. We are creating our own reality. And you hear a lot of people talking about this. This is no surprise. This is nothing new. The whole thing is that because it's kind of new to some people ignore it. It's almost like a complicated, and it's not even complicated. Some people view it as complicated. It's almost like people looking at a complicated math problem and they're like, what the heck? Oh, no, I don't even care about that. I don't even want to learn that. What am I going to use that math problem for? It's like, I don't know that. I don't know none of that. It's like, but you see, it's not that complicated. And you see, some people are not willing to learn it. That's the whole thing. And it's easy. You just have to freaking pay attention and try something. It's like learning a math problem, learning something new, learning something. But you see, you don't have to look at it as a difficult thing. It's only difficult because it's new. It's something new, something you never heard of, something you never tried. Maybe you've heard of it, but you never paid attention to it. You never got into it. Excuse me. Here with death is, it's a part of you dying. Maybe the whole you dying, right? It's just you just die. You die, right? But that's the old version of you. That's an old way of thinking. That's an old belief, whatever it is, right? You let it go. It talked to me about forgiveness, right? Letting something die, especially something negative, something that is not working for you. You allow it to die. But you see, we have resurrection here with the temperance, and I know I don't see the word resurrection, right? I don't see Jesus Christ resurrecting, right? I don't see none of that. But I see resurrection right here, and I see, you can see, I mean, we have death, and then we have a freaking angel. Okay, you see how death comes, and you see death. I don't know if you ever pay attention to this, but and of course it's not focusing, right? But death, you see, we see death people right here, children, adults, even the pope or even a priest. I don't know, death. This is the world of death. Okay, not to go in a low frequency, low vibration. Is the reality. Okay, it's the reality. It's the truth. If I'm gonna share something with you, it's gonna have to be my truth, or the truth, what I believe is the truth. No one can deny this truth. Death comes. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter who's your father, who's your son, your daughter. It doesn't matter. When death comes, it comes. And at the same time, it's in a way, it's natural. You see, unfortunately, we have beliefs of fearing death, and maybe because it's all the freaking movies that they create about dying and about death and about the pain and the suffering. It shouldn't be like that. But again, we have been programmed, okay, and it's unfortunate because it's natural. It's natural. It's so natural. It's natural like sleeping. It's so natural like, and everything else does too. Animals, plants, and I guess, I should use my heart right now because yes, yes, naturally we feel it. Naturally, we feel it in our hearts, in our body. We feel it. Okay, we do. But you see, here I'm not even talking about that type of death. I'm not even talking about actual dying. I'm talking about a part of you, a perception of you, a mindset, a belief. Okay. Mm. You you did mention that before about you having that type of experience, and that's amazing. You should definitely write a book about that or something, because that is very interesting. And you see, there's many people that do experience death like that. And you see, that could be one of the, and you see, and look at you. You are here right now. You are typing. You are connecting here right now. That's what I'm talking about. The resurrection. Do you understand me? It's beautiful. But here, this resurrection is talking to me about something else. This resurrection is about, you see, you give life with your imagination. You go to that state, right? You create something in your mind. And of course, you are creating the best with the Ten of Pentacles. In your mind, you are creating the best. Good morning. Thank you for being here. This is amazing. This is getting so detailed and deep. You are going to put this to an end. This is going to die. Okay? The waiting game. That's amazing. And talking about all of that too, right? You are going to put an end to the waiting. That's dying. The waiting, the right. This is a version of you dying, or you allowing it to die. Here with the temperance, this is what you are resurrecting. And again, every time you create the vision in your mind of the best, you being the best, having the best, experiencing the best, doing whatever it is that you want, is like truly using your imagination and going in within. And you know, one thing that I've been learning from special people is that you need to start thinking. You need to start in your imagination. You need to start living and being that person in your imagination, meaning thinking and feeling and acting from that person in your imagination. That's powerful. So you're gonna do that, right? That's the resurrection. You see, in a way, you are resurrecting yourself in your imagination, and you do that every time. You do that. You do that every time you utilize your imagination. You create that scene, that scenario. You create the whole thing, and it feels so real that you accept it as a reality. And you see, every time you do that, this dies. So the person that you see, you want what you have in your imagination. All of this in a way dissolves. Yes, because the resurrection is happening over there in your imagination. This is some powerful stuff. It almost feels like I need to have a degree or a certification, something, right, to be talking about all of this, because it feels so real. It's tremendous information. And I know, and just like everyone learns from everywhere, and that's how it is. That's God everywhere. Over here we have the Two of Cups and strength. So here with the Two of Cups, I don't even feel two people. I feel more than two. I feel a lot. Okay, I feel a lot of people. But what I'm getting is that two cups is better than one. No, three cups is better than two. Meaning, I'm talking about energy and power, right? The more people that do this, the more power it gets, the more efficient it becomes. Here with strength, right? Thank you so much. That's beautiful. I appreciate that, right? I did say that the other day. I don't believe there's greater authority than God. I don't believe there's more intelligence than God itself, more beauty, more compassion, more love, more energy than God itself. Again, God is my supply. I possess it all, you see? And going back to to my father and I are one, right? So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you see, in a way, I feel God through your words, right? I do, and it's beautiful. You see how it works? But in a way, to talk about the tarot and to stick to the tarot, this Two of Cups does represent a beautiful connection as well. And here with the strength next to it, it's a powerful connection. It's a connection that makes the individual stronger. And with two strong individuals, it creates a strong connection, a strong bond. And it's amazing because if you look at this, I don't know what this is, but it's like a head of a lion with wings on top of the Two of Cups. and it's representing like the connection, right? It's two becoming one. And again, that could just be you with the Father, but it, I feel, yeah, obviously I do feel two beautiful souls right here. And over here it's amazing because, oh my God, it's like you two are going to be able to tame anything, have everything under control. You two together are going to, there's no obstacles. I heard conquer the world. I don't feel like there's need to conquer the world. It's like as long as you conquer yourself, you're good. But I still feel that energy of like there's not gonna be, there's no problem big enough for these two. And it's amazing because look at this. It's like this person right here, and I feel like this represents the individual. Like you, both of you, it's like even you by yourself. I'm talking about both of you. You by yourself, it's like you can take the head of a lion. Oh my God. Meaning that strength, like you don't have fear. Okay, you don't have fear. You're not scared of the lion, and you are so strong that you can take the freaking head off. Poor lion. I hope no one does that to a lion, but that that is what's showing here. Okay, and what I'm getting is divine strength because you see the wings over here. Uh, wow, that's powerful. Change the world, definitely, right? Because we cannot change the world with just being ourselves, with what we do, with what we practice, with what we express, with who we are, right? And it's amazing because most of the time you don't change the world. It's like you change yourself and then you allow someone else to change. And yes, at the end of the day, you do end up changing the world, but you see how beautiful it is because it started with you and then you inspire someone else to change and that person inspire someone else to change. So in a way you are right. Changing the whole world, right? Universe, how do you want to end this reading for Pisces? Nourishment and intelligence. Keep nourishing what you are doing because the intelligence is coming from God and there's nothing more intelligent than God. I hope everyone agrees with that. Right? So keep nourishing what you are doing. Keep sharing what you are sharing. Keep nourishing it, right? Because again, you are intelligent. Okay, and that facts, that information that you are receiving is coming from the most intelligent thing that exists, which is God. So continue to nourish, continue to express, continue to live, continue to be you, continue to utilize your beautiful imagination. Guys, thank you so much for your time, your connection, your vibration, everything. Okay, your comments. Thank you guys for liking this video. It truly helps my channel. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.